was.
By the way,
Which is why I said,
since I don't know if I'm ever going to get
shit.
to it, I think 5e is a pretty shit game for one-shots. Just going to throw that one out there. Don't think it's a good system for one-shots.
Josh saying a negative thing about 5e?
I think for one-shots, it literally is just, we have adventure and we run dungeon and that's it.
Well,
that's the whole one-shot.
The reason I said that is because 5e, the progression is incredibly linear, right? Like, to really experience the game, you have to spend a good chunk of time with it to really try out every little like facet of it, because the progression is very linear. You know, you ramp up from fighting kobolds to fighting God, and also there's a lot of mechanics in 5e that assume relatively long timelines that are kind of tricky to stuff into a one-shot scenario. Sure, you could do a one-shot, but you're not really getting the full birth of the game. You're just sort of like getting a little taste of it, which I think
there's a lot of games that you can run one-shots for.
That's what I was about to say. I think a lot of games are pretty shit at one-shots. I think a vast majority of games are bad at it.
I wouldn't say shit. I would just say that they don't. Like, you don't get the full experience.
Yeah,
I don't mean
it's not okay. It's not
that they're bad. Not that they're bad or unfun. What I mean is,
no, I understand what you mean. It's literally, you're not going to get everything that you would want to.
Yeah, you're almost not playing the game, which sounds shitty, but it's like the thing where if you play Elden Ring for an hour, did you really play Elden Ring? It's like, well, you did, but like, did you though? You know,
you walked up to the first NPC, punched him a couple times after he told you not to punch him because that's rude. Why would you punch him? And then he kills you, and then you get mad that he kills you, and then you do this on repeat, and you just don't play the game anymore.
Sam, this is really specific. Call out. Stop.
What?
Hold on. Just to not only put 5e on blast though, too, I do want to say, like, Blades in the Dark, same problem. Terrible for one shots. That game sucks
that's even worse for a one shot.
Yeah, it's even worse. That game's terrible for one shots.
Like, because you miss the whole.
There's so many meta. There's the whole the meta game of that game is like you can't do it in a one shot.
Like, also, you could do some character progression. You cannot do any gang progression.
LOL, Lamau, Burning Wheel.
Yeah, Burning Wheel would be awful.
It's impossible. You can't do it. You just can't.
No,
it's not an option.
You want the one shot would be character creation.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's that. Like, and it's funny because the book literally says you should do character creation a few times before you play the game.
Yes, it does.
Jesus, what?
It's because there's so many ways to go about it.
Yeah, because you literally you're living a life during character creation, like with the orc character creation.
You can also kind of fuck up.
You can extremely fuck up.
Bad.
So like, it just wants you to learn the system, because it's not, I put point here, I pick class. It's, I pick this lifestyle because this is my beginning one.
A lot of people do it backwards. They're like, this is what I want to play. Now I have to go backwards to figure out how I can actually get to the thing I want to play.
Yeah, that's definitely a better way to go about it overall, because it's like, unless you're doing the I roll a die and figure out where I go from here thing, you're probably not going to have a good time. And and if you do that in Burning Wheel, you're definitely not going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like, Burning Wheel is such a long form high fantasy game that I can't see one shot ever happening with it.
Yeah, but also, you know, me saying that a lot of games are bad for one-shotting is not me saying the game itself is bad, or it's just a lot of games are not designed in a way where
no, they're not designed to be short-term.
Yeah, and the games that do it well are games that have less linear progression and more wide progression, where instead of getting stronger, you sort of get more options, you build out. Those games tend to work better one-shot wise.
I think.
But everyone plays one-shots in 5e because 5e is the popular game.
Well, I was
just
going to
fine,
say
but
5e.
you know.